Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everyone. It's LaQuia Clark from Merlin's Gems coming on to say hello. Hopefully, all is well. Hopefully, you guys are having a fabulous, nice little Saturday. Just wanted to come on, say hello, see what you guys are up to. Then I took my nice little braids out. When I say shrinkers is real, shrinkers is real. And it is. What are you guys up to on this fabulous, nice little Saturday? Um, I did a live on my other platform, but I will share it here at a later point. But I wanted to come on and state your nice little faith will be tested, especially when you decide to take the nice little steps in order for you to do ministry. Listen, the enemy doesn't want you to do anything that gives God the glory. He loves you guys enough that the enemy will do anything to have you feel as though God don't love you. So, this past week was really a test of my faith. And then for three things to happen was a reminder of God's grace, God's love, God's protection. As long as I trust Him in the process, He will show up. He walks with us even when we don't feel as though He's with us. God hears us even when we don't say a word. When I say I cried when I got that nice little picture video of my mom, I cried because I was having the worst day ever. And there was a reminder that God is always going to protect me and my mother is always there. She's going to make sure I'm good, even in spite of everything I will see and test. God and my mom are my protectors right now. My dad called me not too long ago. We were supposed to go out to lunch. And I was like, I'm sorry, Daddy. I was like, I can't take you out today. I was like, I put out mad money to get my car fixed, but we all know I need to get back and forth to work. So I was like, sorry, Daddy. But it was just so cool. He was like, I'm so glad I'm very flexible. He was like, I figured when I didn't hear from you that you had changed your mind. So he was like, I'm able to do something else. But he was like, when you're ready to go out, I'll be ready too. I was like, thank you, Daddy. So it was kind of cool to still have my dad on this earth. Um, he was laughing at me because I paid a lot more because I was like, they said it's one thing, but I was like, I think it's just the battery. Sure enough, it was. Paying almost $200 for a nice little diagnostic for it to turn out to be just the battery. I was in very like, are you kidding me right now? I was pissed. But it was like, at least I know that my car is functioning and I'm not going to be stalled on the road anywhere. So that's a blessing in disguise. So then to be acknowledged for 23 years with my company, shoot, I was super excited for that. This past week was a reminder of what is going on here. When I tell you patience is not for everybody, everyone doesn't have patience. And this past week, watching my kids with the dog, watching myself when I'm at work with the kids, patience is a virtue. And it's so funny because when this dog does stuff he knows he's not supposed to do, I'm where he goes for refuge because he knows I'm a little more on the lenient side compared to everybody else. Like they will mess him up quick. And I'm like, he's a dog. If you don't train him, he's not gonna listen. I was like, just like y'all. I was like, I knew what he was doing when he sent this dog to our lives. Because one, it showed them responsibility, which all three of my children lack. Because I wasn't one of those parents that was going to constantly fight with them. Stuff needed to be done. I made sure it got done. Either I did it or I called my nephew. And we made sure the house was together. My kids always just lived in this house. They really didn't have that responsibility. Yes, bad parenting. I know. But when you're doing everything as the parent, taking care of them, paying all the bills and all this other stuff, sorry, not sorry. It doesn't give you that excuse of not putting in those nice little responsibility. I do take account for it. But people always state my children are not nice outside of the home, but they're the naughtiest kids you could ever meet at home. It's because they felt safe with me. Once again, patience is a virtue. God instilled in me a heart of gold. I love in spite of people's nice little faults and flaws. I take care of people on a daily basis because I know what it feels like not to have people love you or be around you. People bully you all the time, you just don't realize it. But the funny thing is, what you tolerate will continue on. I'm quick to snap back, but at the same token, I'm also like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. Take responsibility for your actions. Remember, no one can be you. And as I close out this nice little live, just remember God loves you. I love you. Be kind. You are enough. You're strong. You can get through anything. When you're going through the toughest day, take a deep breath, start all over. God's in the midst of it all. Love you guys. See ya.